All right, welcome back. So let's talk about how well Governor Adeleke of Osun State, Nigeria, how well he's performing. How well Governor Adeleke is performing with polygamy. Um, a lot of people fantasize about polygamy, so I always like to bring this up whenever we get a chance. I don't think polygamy is inherently wrong. I just think human beings, the way they behave within the context of polygamy, is not your mate. That's not something that anybody should underestimate or fantasize about without knowing what they're getting into. You can go and ask Yul Edochie. He's still trying to polygamy in the last what 2-3 years. He recently announced his second born from his wife. Put the baby and announced. So he has 2 kids with Judy now. But let's talk about Governor Adeleke. Governor Adeleke, the dancing governor. That Davido's uncle. So he practices polygamy. So maybe I didn't know this before. Maybe Davido is going to follow in that footstep too at some point. But anyway, so as you can see on the screen, we have Instablog Niger post. Shout out to Instablog Niger. Confusion as the 2 wives of the Osun governor Adewale is going to come and make fun of me, and Chinye. Ngozi is Yoruba pronunciation, right? Ngozi. Let's just go Ngozi. Let me call it Yoruba, okay? Ngozi and Titi Lola Adeleke have printed different posters with their names and pictures welcoming Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu to the state. Wahala. Okay, so there's a post. Okay, that's our First Lady in Nigeria, Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu. Welcome to the state of Living Spring. Welcome by Ambassador Erelu Ngozi Abeni Adeleke, First Lady. So she's the First Lady of Osun State. One. There can only be one First Lady, child. There can only be one first. Right? That's what they call it first now. Anyway, experience the beauty of Osun State's landscape. All right. And then the second post, by the second one, says official turning of the SOD ceremony of the Alternative High School for Girls, okay, DO Ilesha Road, Oshogbo, Osun State, commissioned today. Her Excellency Oluremi, but she didn't call herself First Lady. She Mrs. Titilola Adeleke, First Lady. She called herself First Lady too. Wahala, wow. All right, so all these wives, okay, another one here, the First Lady of Osun State, Chief Remy. So they're both First Lady. Can they share First Lady? Right. This is how well Baba is doing. Does this look good? I want to know your opinion about this. I'm just curious. Is it working well? I guess you can have your 2 First Ladies doing their responsibility as the First Lady of the state, right? Doing what they do best. Better Life for Women Affairs. You guys remember that from the 90s? I probably butchered that, but you know what I mean, right? Yeah, I doubt it. I think what we're looking at. Let me know, because I'm gonna go into the chat in a second. Maybe the comment of this post. They might tell us a little bit more than we know. They know what's going on. But anyway, I even tagged Auntie B, but I don't think she saw it. Anyway, I need to ask after her. I haven't seen her. Tells a lot about the men. Well, they're not saying. Let me look at the post again. The post did not say they are fighting now. They have printed different posters with their names. Okay, so they printed. That doesn't mean they are fighting, right? Everybody's just sponsoring their own First Lady angle of. Is that what's going on? All right, let me see. So it tells you about the man. Okay, so the man is he managing his household very well, or you're saying otherwise? I'm still looking. All right. I'm not being sarcastic. I really want to know. He's a governor, so hopefully he keeps his household in order, of course, right? I like as God share problem give everybody. That's funny. So that's his own problem. Somebody said Adeleke House of Commotion. Does this necessarily look like commotion? They just have 2 different posters, right? Welcoming the First Lady of the President Tinubu. I'd rather stay single man or single dad than marry 2 women. Why? Why are you running? What happened? Why can't you have 2 wives like the rest of them?
are you running? Why are you running?
What's wrong? What are you running from? David's role model. Listen, if they can do it, they can do it. Nothing feels good having just one wife. I would agree, but you're a woman. How would you know? Says who? Do you have one wife? I thought he was single. Single. Okay. No, he's busy. Someone said polygamy and BP. No, they are taking care of responsibility. They're not fighting. What is this assumptions? Right? Listen, if you guys know something I don't know, please tell me, okay? A part of me feels like it is house of commotion of what's going on. But a part of me is like, what if they're actually just being responsible, right? But why can't they come together and have one poster, right? What if it's just not them? Maybe other people, you know how this is governors, right? Other people will sponsor the posters. Whoever is working with this first wife, whoever is working with that first wife, that's probably more so. I want to assume best case scenario, if you know what I mean. Someone said, oh, he has 2 wives. Never knew. I didn't know too. Somebody is so those of you that are fantasizing about polygamy, this might be your role model. Nothing feels so good than having one wife. How do you know that? Is that a man or woman? That's a man. Okay. All right. I agree based on my personal experience too. But I've never had 2 wives before too. I don't plan to have one. But I just know that in polygamy as a context, people act mad because jealousy no be your mate, envy no be your mate. Those are human emotions. Those are not necessary because of polygamy. But of course, when you're competing for a person's attention in many different ways, it can cause wahala, of course, right? And then he still has an American wife in Atlanta with kids. Child, it's a whole production. He has an American wife in Atlanta with Zizi know this. It's a full-blown polygamist, huh? Wow, didn't know he had 2 wives though. Polygamy is another name for high BP. You will never have peace of mind. How do you know this? This is assumption. This is assumptions now. Yeah, this is complete assumptions. But let me say, let's do a quick research. Maybe they can tell us how many wives he officially has. Maybe they can tell us, right? Adeleke, born 1960. Let's see. They tell us how many wives, children. The only one child on there is B-Red. For what? He has more children, right? I'm trying to see if they can tell us personal. He's the husband to Titi Lola Adeleke, and he's the father of 8, including B-Red. Father of 8. Sounds like multiple wives. But anyway, we kind of know already. But who knows? But let me know your thoughts. I'm curious. Especially if you know more, maybe you're more familiar with this family. Let me know your thoughts. Now, he seems to be doing well. Because I always like to assume best case scenario. That's just me. Don't judge me, okay? I always like to assume best case scenario. The worst case scenario is that they are printing different posters and they are competing with each other, and it's a house of commotion inside that household, right? But he's a governor. He's busy. He's traveling all the time. So they are fighting each other. And then he probably, potentially, allegedly, according to a comment here, has another wife with kids in Atlanta. Who knows? I'm curious. But what are your thoughts? I'm assuming best case scenario. Are you assuming best case scenario or worst case scenario, right? What do you know, right? Do you subscribe to polygamy? Do you think is the way forward? Some people say there are too many women. Somebody need to marry all these women, right? They have all these different cases they make for polygamy. For me, as per me and my household, is 1. I'm okay because I don't like BP, okay? And I feel threatened when a few people say BP like that. I feel threatened by that. So I don't like that. But I want to know what you think. Is this house of commotion or bliss? I mean, you can see both of them right next to him over there. I mean, it seems like they're having a good time. They're with their husband, right? Ain't nothing wrong with sharing is caring, okay? Sharing is caring. But let me know what you think. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified whenever we drop videos and go live. Yeah, please do share your comments. I'll be back in no time.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.